one of the trends that is happening today worldwide, and this has been there in the making, is tokenization of assets. I think Nandan and others have been talking about Finternet. There's been a news that NYSE is trying to do tokenization of stocks and doing trading 24/7 using that. One is that when shares came in, they tokenized literally companies. And as you see, immobile assets like land, maybe cars, gold, if everything gets tokenized, you will see much more movement of essentially liquid assets, and that creates more opportunity for everyone. See, we know that education, and especially investor education, is very important for the safety of this ecosystem, right? Because there is still places where investors are not aware of exactly what they should do. There are times when they know, look, what should I do? What should I invest in? How should I invest? How should I shouldn't invest? There's also other challenges with the ecosystem, right? There is sometimes fraud and stuff like that. I do think that as new investors come in, the young innovators have an opportunity to connect with them, because they would be able to connect with these new investors and make them aware of both pitfalls as well as opportunities in the market, and that will create a great ecosystem and a safe ecosystem for everyone. See, one of the big challenges in any society and any ecosystem is trust. And especially in the financial ecosystem, trust is really important. If you want to give somebody money, if you want to give someone money for investment, trust is really critical. So long term, what we can do is things that will enable more trust in the ecosystem. And there is stuff that is already happening. For example, account aggregator. Now data is able to, data flows reliably. If you look at DigiLocker, like you can authenticate a document and say it's there. So the more trust we can create in the ecosystem, and that's very, very critical, because if you see how civilizations are made and how economies and nations grow, there are two parts to it. One is the cost of transformation, which is of building stuff. You can build buildings, you can create logistics, stuff like that. And then there is the cost of transaction. Now, I don't want to go into crazy amount of detail, but somebody got Nobel Prize on this in 1993, Douglas North, I think, and I think there was somebody else with him with the Nobel Prize. The whole idea is that a lot of people can have the cost of transformation they can take, but this cost of transaction sometimes brings us down. So what is the cost of transaction? Having information about what you're buying, being able to do a contract. So as you can have more data created, as you can have more systems created, the cost of transaction comes down, and that enables a great economic outcome for nations, for people. Now, I think CDSL has been extremely transformative. I think the kind of system we have in India is very, very unique, and the kind of volumes that CDSL is happening and it's handling it successfully. I think it's amazing. There's of course a lot more that needs to be done on digitization, on interoperability, on bringing all the MIS together, and I think that's why we are all here. It's a journey that continues to happen. But thanks so much for enabling this ecosystem.